Good morning. It's like 20 degrees here on this Monday morning. So all bundled up, out my gloves. So that's a good thing. And just getting started. Got a $11.50 Meyer order on my way to deliver that. So come along and let's see what the day brings. Right now, I've been out almost an hour. I've only made $11.50. I'm sitting between First Watch and Starbucks and nothing's happening. I'm gonna move on to my favorite area of the zone here in a minute, but I'm just being chatty and had a lot on my mind I wanted to share with you guys. So keeping my fingers crossed to make 800 by the end of Friday. It could come in a lot of different ways. I have 5 days to accomplish it. Tomorrow, I don't get to Dash now until 11 or 11:30. And Tuesdays are always slow anyway. So, not sure what I'm going to do. I always kind of leave Tuesday's goal about $100. So, I had been sitting there for about 10 minutes. And as soon as I backed up, I get an order for Target, which is right across the street. So it's only $7 for 3 items, but the point is, that seems to happen if I park for about 10 minutes and then leave. It helps. I don't know, I don't think there's any rhyme or reason how things work out on these apps. For some strange reason, I had 3 items at Target, and 2 of those 3 items wouldn't scan correctly. So I just scanned the barcode that was on the shelf and it worked. So I have no idea what the problem was. For the YouTube Creator Challenge 2024 that Meaty Mama put out for November, I had set myself 2 goals. One was to get 500 subscribers and the other one was to create my first short. So I definitely created my first short. I've done 4 of them. Didn't go very well, but at least I've done it. It was definitely a learning curve. I'm up to 151 subscribers. Thank you all so much for that. And so I missed that goal, but still working towards it. So that's pretty awesome. And I thank everyone for subscribing, liking, and sharing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, it would just help my channel out a lot. I really like watching political shows, mostly on YouTube. And I believe in a lot of the conspiracy theories, especially about Hollywood. And then I also read my devotions. And looking at the big picture of things, it just drives me crazy how people are at each other's throat about things when our earthly world were controlled by the same entities. 4 years ago, I was one of those people, you need to vote for this person or blah, blah, blah. And then this time around, I just stopped and looked at things. It doesn't matter who wins. We're still controlled by those particular entities. Things are still going to happen the way they're going to happen. It's just going to look different depending on who's in power, but the end goal is still going to happen. But most importantly is that God is in control of everything, and He can He can make anything happen. So why not be friends with somebody because of their beliefs or their candidate didn't win, when we all should be united and working towards God's goals instead of earthly goals? Of course, here I am worried about how am I going to buy Christmas, how am I going to pay my bills, all those things, but those are earthly things, and it's just money, right? I can't really survive without it, but God feeds the birds. God clothes the birds. So if He does all those things, isn't He going to take care of me? So that's how I feel about that. All right, I just got a Meyer's order for $12.50. and then they stacked it with a $15 order as well. So on my way to do that, this coat's got a shed. I have my flare-ups are worse, not better, so I'm trying to avoid sweating at all cost. It's cold outside but hot in my car. I turned off the heater till I could get this coat gone, so I'm gonna put a light jacket on instead. It's a mess, but alright, that's a good thing though. $27, and so one of them has 9 items, one has 14 close by, so hopefully save on gas and make my money. Well, that my order took a little longer than I expected. I had, again, issues with the barcodes, some items that the one order wanted they didn't have. Doing the whole conversation there takes a little longer, so but I got it done. It is 10:22, so still $27, and I got that order at 9:30, so it's gonna take about an hour for $27, so that's not too bad. Well, I've been declining some orders, but I took this Chick-fil-A order. I was in the middle of cleaning my window. I think I made it worse. So, alright, I dropped off that Zaxby's while I was chatting with the hubby. And then now I am doing a stacked order for $10, 5 miles. It's not great, but I didn't like my other options that they were sending me. The second pickup is for Core Life. And for some reason, back, I don't know, about 6-9 months, Core Life just out of nowhere closed, and they just recently reopened, so I'm anxious to see how it is now, and I have no idea why they just abruptly closed. I don't know if it's new people, if it's going to be a fast pickup. Haven't been here since they reopened. Well, I didn't recognize any of the people, but there was a lot of orders ready to go, so, and there were a lot of workers. Maybe they just had a revamp. Alright, I got this torchy taco order for $7.50. This will get me close to my 20 an hour. At Panda Express, I saw Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash. So a lot of people are out working today. I feel bad about dropping off that order. I come out here a lot and deliver actually to that location, and you have to walk to the other end to the customer service. But the fella, I don't know where he came from, but he had been chasing me down, so it worked itself out. But I feel bad I didn't notice him behind me. I really like delivering out here Kentucky Derby time, because you have all your people that ride in the private planes coming through here to get to the Kentucky Derby, and they have big parties and everything's all decorated. So that's fun to deliver out here during Kentucky Derby time. Alright, I took this Culver's order for $5.50. It's going like 3-something miles. I was doing great on mileage until a couple orders ago. So I'm like so mad at myself. I saw the spots by the door. I parked there thinking, oh, that's a great spot. I'm just now leaving with the Culvers. And I parked in between a minivan and a pickup truck, and I'm this little bitty Honda. I'm like, can't see anything. I don't know what I was thinking. Have you ever done that? For some reason, my videos over the weekend, when I went to download them, they would just keep buffering and buffering. So there was a lot of pieces missing out on my last video I did for those 3 days that I combined. But I'm not sure what happened. You know, most of them turned out okay, but a handful of them just kept buffering and wouldn't download correctly. So I'm hoping I don't have any issues today. So it just seems like sometimes I have so many technical issues. Some days there's no technical issues. I don't know if it's a sign from the universe that those parts of the videos weren't needed, or I don't know what that meant. But those were some of my technical issues, and I could not believe how my hair looked on, I think it was the Saturday portion of those videos. I don't know, my hair was like everywhere, but today it's so staticky from the cold weather. Oh, I don't know how to tame it. Just don't. Do you ever wonder why DoorDash's tips and everything in like $3.50 or $2 always, you know, even numbers? But when you get tips from Uber or anywhere else, they have, you know, it's just a random number like $5.62 or $4.43 or something. It just, to me, it's just a little coincidental that everything ends in 0. Every once in a while, I'll have one that doesn't. I don't know if it's because that's their suggested amount or what. Or are they keeping part of their tip? I just find it weird. I took a stacked order for Red Lobster and Dave's Hot Chicken. Dave's Hot Chicken is new here in this area, just recently opened, so I've never been. It's only $13 for 8-something miles. It's going in the area I like, but I was kind of curious about the new restaurant, and hey, it'll get me close to my $100. I just got this notification. So Red Lobster has to weigh their food now, like Wendy's. Kind of strange. A couple of things I carry that are must for me are hand sanitizer, because you don't know how many times I've grabbed a Coke or a bag and it has stuff on it, or it just, hand sanitizer is wonderful to have around. The next thing is air freshener. I always have the aerosol air freshener, and today I'm gonna really need it. That Red Lobster stinks so bad, so bad. It's almost 1:30, so I've been out 5 hours. I'm at $96.83, and I've gone 75.2 miles. Park, but I got this $5.50 McDonald's order. Not very good, but it is the slow time of the day, and it's better to make money than not make money. So off to McDonald's, only 3 miles. So hopefully it'll be ready. I've been really lucky today. The orders have been ready, and they just sent me a horrible stacked order. Outback and Taco Bell for $7.25 going 7 miles. I mean, that's crazy. I didn't make money, but I ain't paying them to work. That's for sure. Alright, they keep sending me yucky orders, but at least they're back to back, even though it says 2 to 6 minute estimated time. So I went ahead and took this McAllister order. It's like $7 for 5 miles. It's better than the other offers I got, like $9. Well, they made that tea way before the food was ready, so it looks like the ice in the tea is melted. Ugh. And they're making new tea, so it'll be in a while if I wanted them to remake it. Other than this is going right past the high school as the high school's getting out. I might be able to beat the traffic. It'll be close. We'll see. Well, I've made about $7 in the last hour, so I'm at $109.33. It is right at 2:30. All right, I went ahead and ate lunch. I tried the Jaggers. It was okay. I got, she talked me into doing the macaroni and cheese, but I don't really like it. But the sandwich was good. I got like a California chicken. So I should have went with the tater tots. I just don't like a lot of grease, and with everything going on, I just trying to eat healthier for a minute, but oh well, I'll give it to the hubby or add something to it and eat it tonight for dinner. So getting ready to turn my dash back on. All right, I just took this $20 order for 7 items at Meijer's. It's just cleaning stuff, shouldn't take long. Having lunch gave me time to put an ice pack on my arm to help with the HS, and it's been very painful the last, I don't know, 3 hours. So hopefully it'll go down. Sometimes it takes it a couple of weeks, but right now it just is very painful. Very painful. Well, snow flurries are happening, which is good. That can mean money, but everybody flocked to Meijer's. So even though it took me like no time to pick up these items, tons of people were there and took a minute to check out. My gloves work with my phone all this time. She opens the door and I could get to take pictures with my gloves, but it works fine now. Or I don't know what happened, if I used the wrong finger. So it is getting colder, so I did put gloves on. It's such a mess. I'm a mess. Anyway, that was a quick, easy 20 bucks. I'm only 21 away from my goal. So it is almost 3:30, 3 to 11 minute estimated time. So, all right. So I got a 3 item for $13.50 for 3 miles at Walgreens. So I'm like, yay, it's really picking up. Then I saw what's on the list, and it is a hand to me. So not real excited, but it's my job. Keep it professional. I've had to do that before, where you hand those kind of items to people, and it is awkward. A couple of times I've had to do it. Once at a hotel, and it was a very shady kind of situation with that one. So I don't know what I'm going to get myself into. Well, that Walgreens order was a little embarrassing because I had to ask for help because some of that stuff was under lock and key, and then the one thing was in the back, and so of course I had to have help. Then a guy checked me out, but checked out. But anyway, but the drop-off went fine. It was the best one out of the 3 I've done that was similar, so that's good, not a problem. And so now I've taken an $18 order. There's 3 different orders from Meijer. It says 9 miles, but a lot of it's me turning around and coming back. I almost parked in Meijer's parking lot, and I changed my mind at the last minute. So that'll get me to 160, so that's good news. And, all right, not too bad. It took 30 minutes from the time I got the order. Turned around, went through all the traffic and the lights, shopped, bought myself something, and paid and got back in the car. So not too bad. Well, I don't know if it was the Advil or the ice pack, but my arm is feeling a little better. So I feel like a little bit of relief after getting that pain kind of reduced. So 10 minutes away from delivering this next one. That's kind of sad. Still in the same area, just I guess because of the traffic. 6 items from Aldi's. I'm gonna take it. Oh, and that one too. Did I decline the other one? I'm gonna decline that one. Okay. Oh man, I declined that Aldi's order, I guess. I thought I took it. I thought I took that. Oh my gosh. I thought I took that Aldi's order, and I guess I accidentally declined it. Oh my gosh. Well, I surely didn't mean to decline that order. Oh well. It happens to the best of us. Well, I thought I had taken that one Aldi's order. Somehow I didn't. But they sent me another Aldi's order. It is 30 items, just a couple of miles for $22. So I'll take that tonight. But that traffic wasn't moving, so I found a shortcut. And I'm almost there. As soon as these people will turn on their turning signals and tell me where they're going. Drives me crazy that they don't use their turning signals. I could have went. Really sure how to video in the dark, but I took a stacked order for Subway and Dave's Hot Chicken for $11. It is kind of a lot of miles, but it's taking me back closer to home again, over by that Myers, and then I will only be $6 away from a $200 day. So I'm hoping to stay out until I make my $200, and it seems pretty busy, so I think that'll be easy to do. Alright, it's 7 o'clock. I just ended my dash. I worked 10.5 hours, but half hour of that was my lunch today. I actually took a lunch. I made 206.71, went right at 138 miles today. So the last order I did was for $12.50. It was a stacked order, 4 items at Aldi's and 4 items at Dairy Queen. So I was stressed out because it was a 24 pack of water and it was going to a hotel. I'm like, ugh. So I got that first. Then I went to Dairy Queen and they had ordered 2 chili dogs and 2 shakes. They were out of hot dogs altogether. So they wanted to cancel the order. Called support. They asked the most stupidest questions. Like, duh, you know. So the customer was supposed to cancel it. I don't know if they did or not, but either way, I got half pay, which was a whole $263. But I got paid the full amount for the Aldi's, which was like $963. So it worked out. I made over 200, 10 hours, right at my 20 an hour. Thank goodness gracious. That 1 hour only made $7. So still snowing. Rest of the day. I probably won't tell you what was in the Walgreens bag, just in case my grandkids are watching. I want to keep it clean, so I'll let you use your imagination on that. I did that one delivery, was a little scary. I don't like to go during the day, a little less at night, but luckily it was first apartment. Boom, good to go. Thank you for letting me chat with you guys. I just chat. I don't know how much is going to stay in this video, how much I've taped. I try to keep them less than 20 minutes. So I hope y'all are very profitable. I hope you have a great, fantastic day and stay warm. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and liking and all that good junk. So have a good one. God bless you.